What is going on, guys? I'm with the Moose, and today I'm bringing you another episode of Ghost Live. Today we're going to be playing some Team Deathmatch on Flooded. I'm going to be using the Vepr on this gameplay. We're going to see how this goes. This is one of my favorite guns in the game. I'm not really sure why, I just think it's really good, and hopefully it works out on this map as well. This is one of the, I guess you could say, smaller maps in the game. I guess it plays small, at least to me. Situations like that where I just looked at that guy, there's almost no way I'm going to be able to get him. So I'm going to avoid any kind of, confrontation I can get, unless I know I can make the kill. So we're making the way around the map. I can't even talk today, and I haven't found anybody until right there. That worked out pretty well. Another guy right here. I don't really know what he was doing. Gonna try and heal up with that ICU on. That's one of my favorite perks in the game, and I always use it. This guy definitely saw me. We'll see. Yep, he did, and he was waiting for me with whatever he just threw. And there was some guy back there. I'm not quite sure where I just died from, but we're going to try and shake that one off and not worry about it. Looks like they were kind of holding on this area for God knows what reason. I don't really think it's that great of a position, but okay. Some people play differently, and that's how they play. So we are doing. Oh, wow, I just had pretty bad aim there. Probably should have picked that up, but not a big deal. There's a guy right there, and he had a motion sensor that was able to reveal myself to him, but still 4-2, not too bad so far. We're going to see if we can pick it up just a little bit. I wonder if this guy's still over here. Not to my knowledge. There's a guy right there, got him, and there might be a guy back there, but we're going to chance it and just run up these, into this garage up here. And there is a guy in the office building over there, or multiple guys, I should say. Still trying to be cautious because this weapon is not suited for long-range engagements, so I don't want to get into any of those kind of gunfights. But if I can avoid that, that would be very, very nice. And I just completely failed. I thought I was going to be laying prone by the time I knifed, and obviously I was not, so I kind of look like an idiot. But we're going to try and see if we can pick up at least one more kill that would get us a SATCOM. And there's a guy right there. Oh wow, I just failed, and I already had a SATCOM, so one more kill and we'll get a dog at this point. And there's a guy up here still. I feel like this team is really just holding down this office building, and that's pretty frustrating. I can't stand when people just kind of, congregate in one area. And look at that guy across the way just watching that little walk-up spot. I can't, man, stuff like that just gets on my nerves. Makes me not want to play Call of Duty, really. It makes me want to play something like Titanfall, where people will camp in Titanfall, don't get me wrong, but it's not like like a strategy people employ to do well. It's just something that is within the game. Whereas in Call of Duty, it seems like something that's like almost expected of you if you want to be like a good player. Is you're supposed to just sit in a corner and just wait for people to come to you. I suppose it's a smart strategy for getting a high KD ratio, but I find it to be a little cheap, and I'm sure many of you do as well. So there's another guy across the way here. I'm going to see if I can kind of juke him out, and I don't even know where I just got killed from, in all honesty. I'm not going to watch the kill cam because I don't care enough, and it's just frustrating me too much. So I know there's a guy over here, thanks to whoever's Oracle that was. There's some kind of IED on the ground right there. Do not want to trigger that. I avoided it. It went away. I think there's a good amount of people up here. I'm trying to be really careful because I know this team is pretty prone to camping, I guess you could say. Hate to call it that, but that's pretty much what they're doing, in all honesty, and I just it's frustrating. So trying to check almost every corner I go by, just to make sure. You never want to be too careful when or you can never be too careful is what I should say, when trying to clear an area. So I'm gonna keep moving along here, doing pretty well at the moment. Getting 14-6 again at the top of the team. Seems like always when I do these live episodes, I'm always at the top. I'm not really sure why. I'm definitely not always at the top whenever I play, just solo or without, commentary or anything like that. As you guys, I'm sure, have seen in my dissected armory and face-off episodes, I'm certainly not the best player by any means. And I don't want to claim to be at all, but for some reason in these live episodes I've been doing really well. There's a guy that just crossed over here, and I just fell in the water like an idiot. I'm gonna try not to drown first, and he is right there, and he got me. That was too easy of a kill for him. I pretty much failed trying to jump on the bus, which was my goal in the first, initial jump, but I missed it, and we're gonna have to, shake that one off and not worry about it. Guy over there, a motion sensor. I just got bombarded by random stuff right there. That was a little frustrating. I can't stand when people throw motion sensors and stuff like that down. It's just a little cheap. I wish, the developers of, every future Call of Duty game would take out garbage like that. I think overall what we need to get is, the Call of Duty 4 World at War model, where it's pretty much just like, it's gun-on-gun action, basically. I know there were, like, equipment and stuff in those games, but they really were not anywhere near the, capacity of, the previous games like Ghosts and Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3. The equipment in those games is really the key, I guess you could say, to success. Whereas in Call of Duty 4 and World at War, if you weren't good with gun skill, you weren't going to be good at the game. And look at that dude in the corner. He was literally in the corner. I know a lot of people just say like, oh, he's sitting in a corner, but they're actually not. This guy was actually in that corner that I'm looking at right now. That's insanely ridiculous. Nobody should be allowed to do that. But I guess you can play however you want to play, and my aim is terrible at long range with this thing. This is not a long range weapon, as I said before, but that worked out pretty well, and we are only 5 kills away from winning this game here, so we should be able to pull the victory out pretty quickly, if you do ask me. This guy's laying on the ground. I can't even believe that's a spot. I don't really know what he's doing, and we're going to pick him off because he was not expecting me to kind of bum rush him there. That's something I like to do, is just kind of, switch up the strategy a lot on people and make sure that they're confused with what I'm actually doing. I got one more, and we are 1 kill away from winning this game now. I just dropped my SATCOM down. And there is a guy up here. Let's see if I can pick him up. I did. That was a pretty good game for me, 21-9, despite the campers and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below and check out my other live episodes. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.